Chodesh Tov, everyone. Today is the second day of Rosh Chodesh Tammuz. This week's parasha is Parashat Korach. In Parashat Korach, we are told about the argument between Korach and Moshe. The Mishnah tells us in Pirkei Avot that this is the example of an argument of a machloket that is for self-interest and not in the name of God. That Korach over here is just trying to gain more respect and not trying to get to a deeper truth. And what is the example of the machloket, of the argument? The ideal argument is Bet Shammai and Bet Hillel. Now, Bet Shammai and Bet Hillel lived about 2,000 years ago, and they were a pair. They learned together. They were a chavruta, and they were the two main streams of opinions in Judaism. And they argued about everything. Which way do we light the Hanukkah candles? Do we add in a candle? Do we take off a candle every night? Do we wash our hands before Kiddush, or do we do Kiddush and then do Hamotzi? Everything. They argued about everything. And yet, this is considered the ideal way to argue. So what can we learn from them? So there are 4 different opinions on why this is ideal. The first one is they are both trying to get to a deeper truth of what God is actually saying. And it is not about my feelings and if I'm right or the other person's right. The second opinion was, even though they argued, they would still eat at each other's house. They were still friends, they were still civil. The third option is that if someone had a good point, they admitted it. They said, that is a good point. And if they realized that the other one was right, they said, you are right. And the fourth opinion is they are both right. They are both saying things in the name of God. They're both saying the truth. And sometimes there's more than one right answer. And being able to acknowledge that is very, very big. May we learn how to argue properly from Bet Shammai and Bet Hillel and not in our own self-interest like Korach. Shabbat Shalom.